Dr. Buddy Crum here with Don Wales, and we're so glad to be with you this afternoon. You know, in being a selection of stocks, and I was thinking about it, or whatever you may invest in your 401k, that there are three factors that should be considered when you are looking at what the diversity and the mix of your 401k. One, your age. That changes. You know, may have started into it at one age and now you're different age. Secondly, your priorities change. Yeah. Family, education, and retirement. And then thirdly, goals. What are your short-term goals as compared to your long-term goals? You've had a lot of experience talking to people about their 401ks. What are you recommending?
Well, you know, it's a very good subject matter to talk about now. We were talking earlier how important it is. You know, often you'll hear us say, and I say this advice to people a lot. I had to do it myself in 2008 with my 401k. Sometimes you just got to put your statements away. You got to put it out of your mind, and you've got to maintain the discipline of investing without looking at it, because if you look at it, it'll discourage you or it'll make you do the wrong thing. But many times when we say that, and we say, well, just don't look at it, that doesn't mean you neglect it. And that's sometimes what people, well, I'm just going to forget about it. And you don't want to just forget about your 401k and say, well, I'm investing in it. From time to time, and usually we say annually. That's just a good goal. Annually, you should revisit, take a look at it. There's things that are important, such as rebalancing. Some of the newer what we call target funds. If I'm going to retire in 2035, I've got a target fund to 2035. They'll automatically rebalance. And rebalancing is really just finding the proper weighting of each asset class. If you're 60-40 in stocks and bonds, 60% stocks and 40 in bonds, very generically, you want to kind of maintain that. You have to be careful that that doesn't grow out of proportion and you're in a 70-30. So rebalancing about once a year, sitting down with your advisor or somebody and kind of walking through that is very important to keep that asset in the proper goal of what you set it as. And so rebalancing is important, seeing what you have available. As you mentioned, when you get closer to retirement, you want to slowly migrate towards a little bit more conservative. And I use the word migrate because we don't like to do anything suddenly. We don't want to panic. We don't want to, oh no, I need to move over, I'm going to retire. So a slow, steady movement, or what we call migration, is the best way. So annually, take a look at your 401k, sit down with your advisor, see what you have, see if you need to make any changes, if you need to adjust a little bit. And doing that will keep you out of the weeds. When the market goes bad and you say, oh, I've got to make these changes. I've already made them. I stick with my discipline and my goal and my timeline and my risk preference, and I maintain that discipline, and I don't let the market then determine what I do.
Absolutely. And you know, people say, well, as you're getting older, you still want to build more assets, and that's true. But also when you start taking that income for retirement, you don't want it to be one of those times it's dropped down.
That's right.
It's the stability of the principal.
Yeah.
So that you may miss some upticks, but you'll avoid the downticks.
The downturn.
Okay.
That's true.
Good advice. God bless.
Thank you. I hope you enjoyed the broadcast today. I hope there are some things that can really help you to get investing or keep investing. That is our desire here. I wanted to make quick mention of helpmeinvest.com. Helpmeinvest.com, an organization that we've put together. There's no fees. There's no products to sell you. It is literally designed to help you invest, to become a better investor. So you can go there, set up an appointment for 30 minutes. We'll spend some time with you. We'll go through your portfolio. We'll help you get started wherever you're at. Helpmeinvest.com. I hope you'll take advantage of it. I hope that you will continue to send in your questions. They mean a lot to us because we can talk about a lot of things, but what we really want to do is find out what's important to you, the level of understanding, the questions that you have. So hopefully that we can add value to your investment knowledge and that you can increase and grow in that and stay curious and read as much as you can, get as much information. But when you have a question, please feel free to just send that in to us. Send those questions in because we really do enjoy them, and answering them helps us to make sure that we're being relevant and pertinent to you.